What's up, guys? Let me know if you can hear me and see me. Seems like it's a little zoomed in today. Let me know if y'all can hear me and see me. Oh, I'm late to my own party. I was gonna post and the day got away from me. I've been outside doing stuff. I'm all sweaty. What's up, Jovita? Long time no see. I forgot to post that I was gonna go live. What's up, bird lady? I should probably text mom. I don't even know where my phone's at. Where's my phone? Hold on, guys. Well, I don't know where my phone's at, so sorry, mom, if you're not watching. Maybe it's outside of my truck. Oh, man. Disaster zone in this house. My goodness. I thought I just had my phone, though. Maybe not. I'm losing my mind, people. Losing my freaking mind. Oh. Let's see. I thought I had it. Once again, sorry, mom. Should I watch this live chat or riots? I don't know, Matt. I had to turn the TV off. That's what was on behind me. Those those people are idiots. If you don't like this country, get the out of it. I mean, quit burning American flags. I wish they'd pass laws saying that you have to go to prison for a year if you burn an American flag. They're out here waving all their Mexican flags and their Puerto Rican flags and whatever else flags, and then burning the American flag. Bunch of freaking terrorists. Way to go, Matt. Way to go. Matt, text mom and tell her I'm live, if you will. Oh, man. I worked a bunch this week, and I'm trying to take today off from doing stuff, and that just didn't happen. You probably hear the rooster. I still have them out free range, and I'm going to wait till it gets dark and lock them up. They were asleep when I went over and took them some fresh corn. Wow. Mom texted me earlier, and she even reminded me, too, to post before I go live. And then Jovita stopped by after work when I was outside putting an e-bike together for a review. Not on this channel. I'm going to do it on my side channel, STR Talks. Oh, that thing was a headache to put together. My goodness. Hank Hill mowed yesterday. That's right. I did. Mowed and weeded and cut down the tree, which I didn't show that on video because people always freak out when I cut trees down. But that one needed to go. Actually, I showed it on my side channel this morning, I think, what's left of that tree. And I forgot, Jovita. I completely forgot I had a fire going out there. Luckily, the house is still here. Wow, I'm so scatterbrained today. My goodness, I'm losing my mind. I need a vacation. I 100% forgot. I was frustrated putting that e-bike together in the front yard and just completely forgot that there was a fire in the back. Luckily, it's not windy. Yeah, Ryan's sailors. I agree with you. What those people are doing in California, they all need to be locked up. I understand protesting, but those people are rioting. Oh, shoot, Matt, you're a moderator? I didn't know that. Dang. Oh. Let's see. I honestly almost forgot about going live. Like I said, I was outside. I got my e-bike in that I was going to do a review on, and I was like, all right, I had one before. Usually they come mostly put together in the box. And when I opened it up, I'm like, all right, it's not going to be too bad. And an hour and a half later, I finally got it put together. But that took some tweaking, and I'm going to be honest on my review. I try to tell people when they hit me up to do review videos that I'm pretty honest when it comes to what I'm showing you guys. So, oh dang, I did pronounce it correctly. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I need to go fishing. I keep saying I'm going to, and I just don't. Yeah, the water levels are a little low right now. I got my state park pass in for the state of Texas, and I was looking online. I want to go to some state parks to do some camping, but some of them say that the water levels are low. But yes, sir. Yes, sir. $70 for a year. There's 88 state parks that, from what I read, that I can get into. Which I thought 70 was pretty good for the year for a pass. Yeah, I agree, Matt. The person who sent me, the company who sent me the e-bike, they're not watching this channel. I'm going to do it on my side channel. So definitely not the quality of the one I had before. I'll just say that. But hey, it's a free product, and I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just giving my opinion on. I'm reviewing it and being honest. Mom, I don't know where my phone's at. I told Matt to text you. You even texted me earlier, and then Jovita stopped by too and said to post early. And I've been outside, Mom, since I got the bike delivered to their place, because any kind of thing getting shipped to my house here takes like an extra week. So I've been outside since I left y'all's place, Mom, earlier, putting that bike together. It took me a long time. I just lost track of time. Kentucky Bluegrass says, oh boy, Irene laying on heavy. What'd you do, Irene? By the way, my moderators, y'all don't block anybody. There's really no point in having a moderator if I don't have anything getting blocked. So I really don't care what people say. I don't really have that many trolls on my channel anymore. They kind of died off. But let's see. You don't want me to go on a blocking streak? Nah. Matt, you wouldn't block somebody anyways. I'm surprised you would even know how to do that. You never get on YouTube. I'm trying to get Matt to get back on YouTube and do some grilling videos. I said, just put a GoPro on your chest. Don't even talk. Just have it on your chest and just grill up stuff and post it. Do a video like once a week. Make like $10 a month. $107 watching and only 36 likes. Dang, man, I'm dropping off like crazy. I remember the good old days when I can get over 1,000. It's probably my attitude that runs people away. On mine, it's showing 200 something people watching, but what do I know? I have Ricky and Lucy on my lap. I sure hope those are dogs. Yeah, people do hate on Jason. Like I said, it doesn't even matter anymore. Like he could save a baby from a burning car and people would still cry online on his channel. But I guarantee those people couldn't lift that zip system and do the roof like he did. There ain't no way I could do that. I can't get up a ladder that good, but it's hard enough for me to put sheetrock up in here, which I did some today. I worked on sheetrock on Sunday, worked on it Monday. I mowed and weed eated and moved some brush, cut down a tree yesterday. This morning, I put up some sheetrock, which if you want to check it out, go check it out on my side channel, STR Talks. I just did a quick walkthrough of the house. And if that's your first time hearing it, that means you're not subscribed, and shame on you. But yeah, I was planning on relaxing today, somewhat. And then, like I said, I knew I was getting some products in, and is Mom in here? Mom, did my other review product come in or no? I don't have my phone to look, but I don't know. I'm not complaining about that e-bike that I got. Like I said, it's free, but it's a review video, and I'm being honest on it. So no package. All right. Maybe it got delayed, so I don't know. Why I'm just beachy. What's up? Appreciate you. Oh, it's slowly coming together. The house, like I said, it's frustrating for me to build because I'm not the best at it. Tickets to the gun show, baby. But it's very rewarding looking back and seeing, like me just looking at my hallway right now, seeing sheetrock in there instead of insulation. It's very rewarding. It may not be the best, but it's done. And it may not be done right, but it's done for now. Yeah, on the I used my little action camera this morning on the side channels that may have warped the way that the house looked, but it is a tiny house in my opinion. 600 square feet is not very big at all, but it looks a lot bigger when I fly the drone up, because you see the two porches and stuff. So yeah, the heat is brutal. Excuse me. Like I said, I've been outside the past few hours. Dang, Joni. Looks like you kicked some butt today. 6 hours of mowing. Now putting up a perimeter fence for 30 hens and a rooster. And Rooster Jasper. Nice. It takes me about an hour to mow my yard, and then probably 2 hours to weed eat, but there's a lot of, like, the front yard out by the roadway. Technically, it's not even my property down in the ditch line. It's county property, but we all know how that works down here. The county doesn't do very much as far as mowing. They mow just enough, and then they run everything over and don't clean up afterwards. So I keep my section in front of my place looking as good as I can, but it just takes forever to weed eat. It's tough on me to do it. Appreciate you, Terry. If I miss y'all's comments, comment again. I'm trying to skim back up and do it. If I'm feeling frisky, I might help you tomorrow. I work tonight, but off tomorrow. Yeah, good. Even if you help me a little bit, Matt, I need to, there's about a 4x4 section in my bedroom. I don't have the best of balance on a ladder, for those that are saying that's not that big of a sheet to put up, but it's hard for me to put it up there, hold it up, and then put the screws in it. So if I can get help with that, and then maybe work on the ceiling in the bathroom, possibly. The walls I can do, but yeah, extra set of hands always helps. I don't even think Matt's been over here since I've done the drywall. I went over and visited Mom and Dad yesterday or the day before, and Matt was over there too visiting, and I showed him a photo. He's like, dang, I didn't even know you were even doing drywall. Looks like your bedroom's almost done. Yeah, I have about an acre. It's just I got so much stuff in this yard that I have planted. I have to be careful because a lot of it's real young, like plants and stuff. And when I weed eat, I have to weed eat slow to not hit anything. And then it's a lot of fence line to weed eat too. So it just takes its toll on me. I just do it one step at a time. I don't think Matt will take that dog, AJ. TN, nothing against the dog. I don't think he's ready for a dog yet. What's up, Anita from South Alabama? Where at in South Alabama? Because you know I have to ask, because Mom's from Alabama. She's from Atmore, Alabama. So I'll be looking for your comment, Anita. What part of Alabama? Jill Nelson's in the house. What up, Jill? Appreciate you, OMW 1962. I try to stay busy as much as possible. There's days that I feel like I don't want to do anything, but I really can't just sit around all day. I feel like I have to do something. Uh, let's see. JR, my next 50 years is a tiny house, shed, the same as a tiny mobile home. Mobile home is built different than a shed. Shed is built, it's framed up with wood, I believe. I don't know what mobile homes are made of nowadays, but I don't know. It just depends on, I guess, what materials they use. Some of the mobile homes look pretty dang good nowadays. They're expensive, but freaking flies in here. My gosh. When I got my appliances delivered, I had to have the doors open for a while and flies came in and I'm still trying to get some of them out. Let's see. That's why I haven't committed to a fence yet. So the outside of my fence on the east side of my property is fine on the outside because the goats eat it. The west side, we haven't finished the fence 100% yet. We only finished around the pond all the way. So I still have to weed eat down on that side, which is on a slant. And then I got to weed eat the entire perimeter on the inside. So it takes me a minute. Dad is still hurting. He was laying on the couch earlier when I stopped by. Scottsboro, Alabama. That's where Katie's from. What's up? I can feel my body. I'm just sore. My kneecap is hurting on my good knee. I don't think that's ever happened to me where my kneecap is hurting. I don't think I bumped it on anything either. Ugh. That's awesome, Audrey. There are some really nice shed to houses. My only thing with shed to houses is when you have like the 9 light doors and stuff, they tend to leak. Any of them that I've had have leaked, but one fix to it is build a porch over it. And that's what we did up there in Terrell to stop the leak. Now they're all built different, so I've seen some really nice ones online. I mean, I've seen some really crappy ones online too, but who am I to judge? Look at my house. Yeah, Cassandra Nipper, I feel you. A lot of the stuff, like I said, when I weed eat, I'm weed eating with the weed eater, and then I have to stop, just like you said, and get out and pull some of the stuff out around, like my banana trees, my moringa trees, my fruit trees. I just weed eat around because they're pretty tough. But then I have like my blackberries and raspberries, stuff like that, that I have to hand pull weeds around it, so I don't straight up just chop them all the way down. Oh, I tell you what, guys, it feels good to be sitting down right now. I've been standing up outside the last few hours. Brian Wilkerson, how the heck are you, man? I know, Roberta, that I'm just joking around. The house is, I like the way the house is coming out. Some people say I'm the hardest critic on myself, and I am, because I see flaws in everything I do. But then again, I go into businesses that professionals build, and I see flaws. So this house is not 100% perfect, and it will never be perfect, but it's mine, and I'm doing the best I can. That's why that last video I did hanging up the sheetrock, I just showed like all the flaws that I like, me just working and struggling and all that, instead of just skipping through it or doing time lapse, all that stuff, showing like the real struggle that it is for me. It's not all easy to do everything. I'm not the average person. Oh, I had to make some coffee to get myself going here. Yeah, I agree, Matt. Oh, so Anita did comment. Did I miss it? There, Grand Bay in Mobile County. All right, never heard of Grand Bay. Heard of Green Bay, Wisconsin. That crappy football team up there. Shout out to Danielle. Ooh, mandarin, grapefruit, lemon, lime, persimmon, olive, peach, fig. Yeah, I have peach trees, plums, pears, figs, bananas, uh, 2 types of oranges, 3 types of oranges. I have olive trees, but you can't eat those olives. They're the wild Mexican olives. I got moringa trees. I have raspberries. I had blueberries. I don't have blueberries anymore. I have blackberries. I have grapes. All sorts of stuff. Speaking of grapes, I need to go pick the grapes in the front. They're starting to be ready to get picked. Yeah, my moringa trees are getting big. They froze back this last year once again, but they grew back, and then one that I thought was completely dead in another part of the yard just started shooting up, and now it's probably 2 foot tall. The other ones are probably 9 foot tall and 7 foot tall. Matt, just come over here and pick them. You know where they're at. So I told Dad, said, you're ever over here or want some grapes, just walk over and just pick as many as you want. I have a lot. I'd rather you guys get them than the birds. I should have gave you some, Jovita, when you were here. I didn't even think about it. I don't even know if you like grapes. I have Concord grapes and some kind of green seedless grape. They taste good. So why would you have an olive tree you can't eat? They are wild olive trees. They grow all down here in South Texas. Mom and Dad have them in their yard. They just put off nice looking white flowers, and they're pretty tolerant to the weather down here. So that's basically the only reason. I had one inside the goat pen that I have to have a burn barrel around because the goats keep eating it. So that one probably will never grow too big. And then I planted one actually just outside this window over here. Mainly I got it for shade. It'll grow up real big for shade. And like I said, it just puts off some white flowers on it. It just looks good. The goats eat the grapes or the olives that fall off too. So there's that. What's up, Donald? Appreciate you since you've been watching since Terrell. Dang. Then you've been watching my entire YouTube career. I started in 2000 and I don't know, 17 maybe, with going part-time and then full-time in 2020. It's crazy to think that I've been full-time YouTuber for 5 years now, and I've been able to sustain living off of it and still get people to watch. Oh yeah, I don't have an almond tree, but I have a chestnut tree. When I say tree, it's about this big. A lot of the stuff I buy just as little tiny sticks because they're cheap, like at Tractor Supply and stuff. And then just fingers crossed that they grow. And that's how my grapes in the front that are just producing like crazy now. I bought them as little sticks like this and planted them in about, I don't know, a year and a half ago, maybe something like that. And look at it now. Yeah, my Mexican olive tree speaks Spanish. That's funny. I don't know if the Mexican olive is, it's probably not the technical name for it, but that's what a lot of people here call them. Yeah, that's true, Jill. That's true. I still can't believe your son's that old. My gosh. Time flies. What's up, Lou Hickson? How's it going? Pecan or pecan? I call it pecan. Pecan is just sounds too redneck for me. Deport all Mexican olive trees now. Dang. Watch out, Matt. Those olive trees are going to start protesting down here. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't. They're all fighting for people that are criminals and coming in this country illegally, and not even protesting. They're rioting. And then you have the freaking Democrats, dumbasses online or on in the media saying that it's peaceful protest and that it's all Trump's fault. Get the hell out of here with that. What's your question, Irene? It says, got a question for you. Please read. I'm waiting. I guess I'm redneck. Hey, nothing wrong being a redneck, Terry. Trust me. I know. I just don't call it pecan. Yeah, I heard that, Matt, on the 14th. But they're supposed to like riot and all that bull malarkey. It's all planned. How do you think they have all these signs and stuff printed up super fast and handing them out to people? And whatever. Trump's going to send in the Marines and everybody else and get all those idiots out of there. It's talk like that I lose viewers. Some of them. And I don't give a damn. No, I don't watch my old videos. I hate watching my videos, to be honest. Like, let's say I post a video here or just post a video in general, and I go and visit mom and dad and they're watching it. I won't even stay in the room. I just don't like watching myself on video because one, I lived it in person, and two, I had to sit there and edit it and watch it and rewatch it. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is watch it again. Yeah, they got nationwide protests gonna be happening on Saturday, I believe. The No King protest because Trump is a king. Shut the hell up. That's good to know, Carol Massey. Good thing is my chestnut tree is absolutely doing terrible, and I might just run it over next time I mow. When I say tree, like I said, it's about as tall as this mug. Oh, I wish you guys could. I don't know who else telling this to, but I said I wish that there was a way that you could like feel how I feel as far as like soreness and I don't know, like they always said like smell-o-vision and stuff, but I wish there was something where you could just feel like when I said, man, my knee hurts, if y'all could just feel the same way. Like my whole body just felt like I got hit by a car. But I'm about to go out on the e-bike and go test it out for a ride after this. Oh, poor tiny tree. It's like a little stick. No, I barely have it in the ground, Sherry, to be honest. It just some reason it just never it's been in the ground for I don't even know how long. For a good minute now, and it just hasn't done anything. The leaves don't look good on it, and I don't know. Dad's back is still hurting. Oh, calm down, Carol. You're a dictator. Probably lost her as a subscriber right there because she said, he's not a king, he's a dictator. At least he can finish a sentence, unlike that babbling baboon that was in there before. The Philovision. There you go. That's a good one. Oh, Carol's laughing. Hey, at least you can dish it and you can take it. Hey, that's good. I like you. Dictator. Can someone use this word in a sentence? I had a, I had something to say about that, but I'm going to keep it clean. I'm going to keep PG today. Isn't it funny how not all of them, but Democrats are now saying that Joe Biden was incompetent? Like, come on now. Oh, Jean Pierre, that freaking moron, is now saying that she's leaving the Democratic Party, like after she was saying that Joe Biden was the best thing since sliced bread months ago. Effing idiot. That's all right, Don. You didn't miss much. Hey, see Dick, watch Tater run. Yes, Carol, I appreciate it. I have. I try all sorts of creams, and then like icy hot. I have what else is there? Arthritis cream. I use all sorts of stuff. Half the time, I smell like freaking icy hot or whatever that stuff is. I feel like I need more coffee. I've done better than I thought it would. I was planning on going live for 30 minutes. Like I said, I was outside trying to put that bike together, and it was frustrating the hell out of me. It was from China, so that's the first issue there, and a lot of the stuff was not fitting properly, especially for $1,000 bike. But it's free and it works. It's just there's a little bit of flaws here and there, and I'm going to be honest on my review, so y'all stay tuned for that on this side channel. I didn't buy China, AJTN. Don't get me wrong, I didn't buy it. They sent it to me. But I guarantee you, probably half the stuff I'm wearing is probably made in China. Tiger Balm ointment. I don't know if I've tried that one. I've also tried BioFreeze. BioFreeze didn't seem to work for me. Oh God, no, I don't have no kids. Mm-mm. No. I can't even get a girlfriend to make kids. Shoot. Jovita, I'll give you $20 like I promised you for saying something nice about me right there. I have no patience on certain things. Yeah, I agree, Julie. I don't. I want light colors in the house though, so it feels bigger. The paint that I'm going to do the house is not going to be white, but we may end up making our own cabinets. So I don't know. That's still in the planning stage. I'm just trying to get past the sheetrock stage right now. It's going to be a minute. It's just like I'm trying not to kill myself in this house, but man, it's got to be done. This house is a necessity. It's not. I don't do this for. I don't build this house for fun. And like I said, when people ask me about, why don't you just pay somebody to do it? Not everybody can afford to pay a crew to come in and do stuff. It's a lot. Virals. The ranch is huge. Huge. I'll say it's between 500 and 1,000 acres. I'll just give you that much. Some things, Obita, some things. So I was thinking, Matt, hot pink paint with purple accents. Maybe I'll paint the outside of the house. I'll repaint it. It's like, you know what? I'm not a fan of the black. I'm gonna go ahead and do a hot pink and purple trim. Make this house stand out. Yeah, what's up, Robert Haynes? Yeah, I'm trying to plan another fishing trip somewhere or a camping trip. Like I said, I got my Texas State Park Pass, and I just need to figure something out. I'm waiting for a product to come in, which I thought was coming in today, and apparently it hasn't come in yet. So once I get that, then I'll go ahead and plan another camping trip somewhere and go do some fishing. How the hell are you going to do that, Jill? You better get a huge extension and go start painting that thing. 13-foot walls. Wow. Mm-mm. I'm going to have to paint a 12-foot wall at the very peak. But I have scaffolding, so. Oh. Thanks so much, Annette Roberts. Appreciate you. Paint it red, white, and blue. That's right. Just paint over the top of my shingles on the roof. Just a big old USA. Just say ICE is welcome here. Gotta love all those stupid chants that they keep saying at those mostly peaceful protests. It's all staged. All staged. Half those people probably aren't even legal anyways. Mellow yellow, that's right. Ooh, make some salsa. I mean, I do have a stove now. I just don't have anything to cook with yet. I got to go to town and first I got to go to town and buy some more groceries. I just keep going to Dollar General here and there and getting stuff, but I need to get pots and pans and all that good stuff. Slowly getting stuff back. Yeah, driving across Texas is like crossing half the USA. Definitely is. It took me 9 hours to get from the Oklahoma border down back here when I went up there to visit Jason. Apparently, I don't know, Matt. Why should I paint my roof blue? Care to explain that one? I think I have an idea, but I don't want to be wrong. Since you know I'm never wrong on anything, ever. JR says my next 50 year, or JR, my next 50 years says you should go camping with me and my sister and teach us how to fish. Excuse me, we were planning to go this weekend or the weekend of 6/20. Excuse me. First off, I don't think anybody should take any kind of fishing tips from me because when in the hell have y'all seen me ever catch a fish? Actually, I take that back. I caught little ones. It's always fun to go in no matter what anyways. Like I said, a bad day of fishing is always better than a good day at work. Nope, I'm unbanned from the gas station. The corporate finally came to their senses and came over and talked with me and said they want to squash the beef. People are great there. The new management's great. The workers there are great. I get along with all of them for the most part, the ones I know. Yeah, Angie Chihuahua Mom. That's a funny name. I'm looking forward to the colors too. I'm really going to have to think about it because I got to pick something that matches this wood over here. And then just polished cement floors is what I'm going to go for on the flooring. So I got to figure out colors to match something that'll accent it pretty good. But it's got to be light colors. I'm going to have the white wooded or the big thick white blinds. Probably not going to have any curtains in here, so I'll have a giant longhorn skull up here. Whenever I get that finished, I'm going to have, I probably have, I don't know if y'all can see it or not. No, I'm on the wrong side. It's over here on this side. My skulls that I had in my mesquite tree in the backyard that I now cut down. I have the two deer skulls. I need to hang them up. I was going to hang them up. It's hard to do. This is all backwards. One right there, and then I'm going to do one on the other side of the window over there. Just nothing like a true Texan, like hanging a bunch of carcasses on your wall. Dad's back still hurting, Wanda, and Mom's voice is in and out. She hadn't been feeling the best, but I think she's kind of getting over it. It's just Dad said if he could just get over the sciatic nerves that are messing with his lower back, he said he would feel pretty good and be able to do stuff. It's one of those things. It's you got to let it take its course. Maybe Sandra, maybe sage green, maybe a light color or a light tan or something like that. Oh yeah, Angie and Chihuahua Mom says beige. Yeah, maybe something like that. That might be a good one. I just want it when you see the house on the outside. Obviously, it's dark, and then when you walk in, you're like, "Oh, I wasn't expecting it to look like this on the inside." Appreciate you, Paula Harvey. My garden's seen its better days. I was out there picking stuff this morning, and I don't know. It's all right. Yeah, he has tried floating in the pool, Cassandra. I bought him one of those little inner tubes. It was like $5 at Walmart, and he was floating in that the other day. I don't know if he's been in there recently. I've been over here a lot recently. I haven't been to the pool in a minute. Yeah, Matt was sick too. I think he's finally getting over it. And I talked to Mom earlier when I was picking up the package over there, and said, "I'm surprised I haven't got sick yet." I said, "I'm next in line. So if I start losing my voice next week or something, y'all know why." Yeah, if I do like a light gray, light tan, light green, anything that's light, because I want the house to feel as big as possible on the inside. And right now, putting the appliances in the kitchen really didn't make it feel much smaller, in my opinion. But once we start putting in like if we build the cabinets or if I buy them, whatever, uh, I think at that point it'll kind of shrink up the kitchen. But this room, the living room and kitchen area, it feels big because it's got the vaulted ceiling, which is 12 foot at the peak. Uh, and that's how I wanted the house to feel, because I spend most of my time in this area. And I went with a smaller bedroom and actually the bathroom's kind of a decent size. I made everything big enough whenever I end up in a wheelchair, because I'm just being realistic. When I get older, I'm going to end up in a wheelchair because not a lot of old people can walk around with prosthetics very good. So I want to make sure I have plenty of room to be able to wheel my crippled ass around. Hopefully it's a long time for that. Green might give you a funny skin tone. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know if I'll be doing turquoise over there, Wanda. Somebody said I should have painted my front door turquoise. I said, I don't think so. Especially with my black house with a turquoise door, it'd pop. Who was that said something about sciatic nerve? Jerry D had sciatic nerve issues last year. Yep. I went to physical therapy for 6 weeks. Helped me a lot. Interesting. I was talking with Mom about it and said maybe Dad should go to a doctor and get it checked out. It's just I don't know if, like, I don't think going to a chiropractor or anything like that would help him out, but he might be able to get some like real strong pain medicine, or he's tried a TENS unit on it. He's tried everything. It's just one of those things. I think it's just going to have to run its course out. What color of porch light you going to burn? Well, my porch lights change colors. I think that's 3 different color modes. Or maybe I'll just burn my porch down since I left an unattended fire outside that I forgot that I had going. Like I said, I cut the mesquite tree down in the backyard, and I spent all day yesterday trying to burn it down, and then we got a bunch of rain early this morning, and I started another fire today to try to burn out the stump. So after this, I'll go check that out, and then I'll go take the new e-bike out, do a test run for it for the video on my side channel. But I have to get the video done first and send it over to the company and let them approve it. So hopefully they'll approve it, because I didn't have the best of words to say about it. I was being honest. I didn't say nothing like terrible about it. I just said that it was a lot harder to put together than I thought, and that I think that the instructions were kind of flip-flop. A disco ball porch light. Hey, that's right. I mean, I could be like the Griswolds or whatever it is and put up a whole bunch of Christmas lights and just leave them on year round. Now they have the little thin lights that you can put on your house, and I think you can keep them up year round, and they're not noticeable. My hands are so sore right now. I feel like I got arthritis trying to hold the sheetrock up, and my thumb. You can probably see the marks on there, how it's all bruised up right there, and then same thing here, how it's all bruised up. That's from me holding the screws and drilling each of the screws in with all the drywall. I couldn't find the magnetic holder for the screws for my gun, and rubbed my fingers raw. It's always something, isn't it? Disco porch light screams Jared's house. Hey, if you want your house to be noticed, you got to put your disco ball on the front porch. Leave it red, so like the red light district, the truckers across the street will love it. You know, I can't really hear nothing of, like, being that I do live across from the truck stop with this house insulated and everything. Like, I don't hear anything at night unless it's a super loud, like, bang. Like, the insulation's really well. Irene, you got a husband. You better keep your hands off me, lady. I'm going to take that wrench back from you and get you for sexual harassment. Hey, I am getting pretty dark, Jovita. I might be a little darker than you. How about a lighted flagpole with the Texas flag? Hey, I do have the Texas flag out front. I don't have it lit up. I used to have solar lights out there for the flag, and they just stopped working at one point. But I think the solar that I have on my fence, I think those still work. Ruth, don't encourage her. She's a married woman. I don't know if her sister's married or not, but she didn't give a damn. She's like, when I was at that meetup, her and her sister came in one set on one knee and one set on the other, and right in front of the husband. And I said, are you seeing this? He just looked at me and smiled. I said, you son of a gun. Oh, the wild times. I actually do need a massage. I need to go to a chiropractor too. I think I've only ever had one massage in my life, and it was at my old job. They brought one in, and it was like a real quick one. But like, my arms are real sore. I'd probably scream like a little girl if somebody like started like give me like a deep tissue massage. Mm-mm. Oh, she's not married, but you are. So you watch what you say, Irene. She's probably sitting there just giggling in her recliner, or where the hell she sits while she's watching the Knee Twins. I call them the Twin Towers. Oh, Rusty from. Oh my gosh. Oh, Rusty and Rachel. Why can I not think of the damn? Last time I did the same thing. It just Robertson Belly Acres. There you go. He was just cracking up when he saw them sitting on me. Oh, let's see. Is this an imitation? Just think most of us old ladies were pretty quiet in high school, and now we flirt even with officer. We just don't care anymore. Yeah, I believe you. I got some weird emails from some viewers. I had one show up at mom and dad's house wanting me to go to the hotel over here. I politely declined that one, but I thought that person was joking when they sent me an email, and then sure as shit, they showed up down here. They drove 4 hours and showed up at mom and dad's knocking on the door. True story. I don't know if she still watches or not, but there's some wild ones. Brown chicken, brown cow. Yeah, that's right. Oh, almost down 8 more minutes. I guess I'll do the whole hour. I was planning on only going 30 minutes because I was tired from outside. And this is going all right. Got 430 people in here and 408 likes. That's not bad. Can't complain. Yeah, that was a true story. Very true story. I know you're kidding, Irene. If I didn't think you were kidding, you wouldn't have that blue wrench. Sure, Shirley Welch says, I'm single. I think you're good looking. From what I can see on that little tiny circle, looks like I see a lot of white hair on that head of yours. Are you as old as my mom? Don't take anything I say serious, guys. When I call like the old ladies and stuff, I'm totally just shooting the you know what with you guys, just playing around. 80 years old. Wow, that's a little older than I was thinking. Wow. You're a saber-tooth tiger. You ain't no cougar. You're a saber-tooth. Oh, you guys crack me up. That's right, Jill. What's up, Oak? Said I started liking Banana Bowl and had that, oh, no, I'm old moment. Banana Bowl? I must be old because I don't know what the hell Banana Bowl is. I started liking Banana Bowl. What the hell is Banana Bowl? You got to explain this now. I've heard of banana hammocks and banana splits, but I never heard of Banana Bowl. I sure hope it's nothing bad because I'm keep saying it. Irene, you're supposed to tell your husband that, not me. Obita. I'm just saying, with a saber tooth's like the older version of a cougar. Are you talking about? Let's see. You got to look it up. Some whack baseball where they dance and are cute. First off, I don't want to watch no dudes. Second off, are you talking about the Bananas, the baseball team? If so, then I've seen those. The party animals, yes, them. Okay, that is entertaining. I think that's more entertaining than regular baseball. I I couldn't tell you any other the the animals, the party animals. I've seen like one full game, but I always see stuff on YouTube pop up with the bananas. I do not, Ruth. When I say I have olive trees, they're like a wild Mexican olive tree. Even though I paid for one, and I also got one from Granny's, but they're these are not the edible ones. I guess you could eat them, but I don't think people down here do. I mainly have it for looks, and then they drop down for the goats to eat. Excuse me. And I'm sorry if the ads pop up in the middle of the live chat. It doesn't show anything on my end. I don't choose what ads are in the videos either. I also don't choose how many ads are in the video. They just put them in themselves. What is an older woman? Anybody that's older than 39 and how many months? I'll be 40 in August, so anything older than that's an older lady to me. Not necessarily meaning that you're like ancient or anything, but just older than me. Ads make my screen go black. Wow. Did not know that. Apparently it makes my screen go black too. I don't have any figs yet. One started growing when was it? Before the freeze, and then my fig tree froze back, so I cut it down to the ground, and it's trying to grow back now. And honestly, I'm not worried about wildlife when it comes. There's like no deer around here. The pigs, there are javelinas. I've seen some in Granny's pasture across the street, but my fence or my yard's fenced in, so I've never seen a rabbit in the yard. I've only seen one deer in my lifetime in this area. It was out in the pond for some weird reason. I'd never seen them here, and then I recently started seeing pigs over there in Granny's pasture, but not worried about any wildlife except for birds eating stuff. Wow, Gregory Barnes, way to support your local YouTubers, Mr. Premium. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, I get it though. Ads can be a B, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's how we get paid, by the ads. Uh, the more ads you watch, the more people get paid. Same thing with views. You get so much money per view or per 1,000 views. So, what up, Brandon, the garbage disposal clerk? Good to see you in here, man. I've been binge watching all your crap. I've been trying to tell my viewers to go over and subscribe to your channels, so we can do that. We got 400 people in here. Go to Brandon the Garbage Disposal Clark. He's a professional eater. He's trying to get out of eating because obviously he said he's 49 and he wants to live longer, but he also has a side channel, Outdoors Unsupervised. And I've been watching the hell out of that channel. You are one entertaining person, I'll say that. Yeah, I told him to go over to your side channel. You were saying you wanted to try to steer away from the food challenges, but I actually watched one of your videos today. I don't know if it was a recent one or not. On the you were eating at what was it? It was 2 Mexican restaurants you ate at, and they gave you like 4 minutes to eat it, and you ate it in like freaking 2.5 minutes. Appreciate you, Robert Haynes. I donate. Flagstaff, there you go. Yeah, he does stealth camping on his side channel, which is weird. Our channels are, you have a little more subscribers than I do on this channel, and then I have a side channel, STR Talks, and we have almost identical subs, like the amount of subs. But y'all go check him out. He doesn't have any censors, and neither do I. Like, you're gonna get what you're gonna get with our channels. But if you like camping, stealth camping, all that stuff. Go over to Outdoors Unsupervised and check him out. He does good videos. He also adds in a bunch of good stuff, like That's What She Said, like little memes and gifs and all that stuff. I'm not that good at editing my videos. See, Sherry sub. Yeah, y'all go over and sub to both his channels. Like I said, I don't give a lot of shout outs on channels because it bit me in the ass in the past, but this guy's pretty cool. Never met him before. Just started watching his stuff. I watched the food one for a while, and then I found out he had a side channel of camping and outdoor stuff. And I'm like, I like that kind of crap. So he's in Boise now, but I would like to collab with you, camping sometime in the future. I get back from this trip in September, then mid-September, rotator cuff surgery October 1st. Hey, I'm down. Yeah, I'd like to go. I need to do more camping. I bought a new tent and all that stuff. So either down in Texas or wherever, I'll make a trip. That'd be pretty fun. He stealth camped in a shed in Home Depot in the parking lot. Y'all need to go check that shit out. I'm telling you, it's entertaining. He snuck in the middle of the night and went there, and it's freaking entertaining. I can eat a lot of food, Jovita. You've seen, I used to do like just stupid stuff on the channel, but this guy can pack stuff away. I mean, with the name of Brandon the Garbage Disposal Clark, that guy can eat. Sorry, Irene. That's YouTube for you, putting ads in the middle. I could technically not put ads on the live chats, but I got to make money, guys. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I've been on an hour, but once again, go over to Brandon the Garbage Disposal Clark and then check out his outdoor channel. Like I said, he's trying to build that one up. I know the feeling trying to build up a side channel. When you're doing it full time, he's on a 6-month, 16 state, I believe, traveling the U.S. So he might be in your state. He just put out I think his last video was in Texas. So go check out Outdoors Unsupervised. And I guarantee you, if you like my channel, you'll like his. So anyways, I appreciate y'all for watching. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go test out that e-bike, go do my review on it, and try not to bust my ass. There it is right there. The Outdoors Unsupervised. This is the camping channel. So y'all can click on his name right there. It'll take you right to his channel, I believe. And y'all go subscribe. I'm going to go look for y'all's comments on his most recent video. And just say South Texas Roots sent you over. And that way I know who you guys are and that y'all actually went over there. So appreciate y'all. And I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Bye, guys.